unfortunately, you have to deal with the goo. And it has to be scraped out a couple of years, every year, really twice a year. You can record it too. The good news is that at the very bottom of it, as long as you haven't used any, stuff to light it, like gasoline or stuff like that, it really turns into a good nutritious dirt because it's from wood burning and stuff like that. You can't burn anything unnatural. Like you can't burn anything that's pre-treated and crap like that. You can't burn that. These are just for pure burning logs. And if you do need to light your fire because you're having trouble, you can also use isopropyl alcohol. A friend taught me that. That is one of the best ways. It is a clean burning, it's basically rubbing alcohol, except in a different kind of strength. And it will get your fire started without a gasoline or anything else. Because let's face it, we all don't do fires perfectly. But see how much goo this is down here? You're probably going to do that in 2 segments. You probably can't record the thing. I'll be too loaded. But this is when leaving the top off of your fire pit. And it rained for 3 or 4 days. And it's gone on. Then it dries out for a week or 2. And then you can use it again. But if you don't get this wet goo out once or twice a year, it's not going to really do well. And then you get frustrated. And it's not easy work. But it has to be done if you want a nice fire. And you can see how deep my fireplace is. I mean, I'm sitting and standing in it. I'm 5'4". Put 3 bodies in there, nobody ever know. Don't think take that literally. And no man wants to do this, but us women, we do because we like we don't want to do it either. But we love our fires. So much fun. And I'm getting close. And every once in a while you'll find a rock, a wire, a Coke can. Whoever's doing that, don't let them come over to your house. That's ruining your fireplace. This isn't a garbage can. It is a fire pit. And if handled properly, you can cook on it. Burn your brush in it. As long as it's not poison ivy. You can't burn poison ivy, by the way, that'll kill you. So, my goal today, if I make it, is to get all this wet mush out. And that actually will end up being good dirt that I can use to put on the soil on the other side of the house. And throw some seeds in it and see what happens in the spring. Next week's lesson, we'll go over how to try to keep your fireplace clean and how to set a fire up properly so you don't have to take a big gallon of gasoline to it or something. But remember, isopropyl alcohol, clean burning fuel, no problem. And it does a good job. Won't hurt the soil. This does turn into soil, dirt. This is just now turned into dirt because it's been rained on, wood's been burned, leaves have been burned. And if you don't know what mulch is just nothing more than leaves from a forest and some green brown paper, and they stir it up and compost it and sell it to us as soil. I mean organic soil, I should say, not mulch. Anyway, we're getting there. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. It's basically mud and dirt. Leftover dirt residue. And if anybody out there wants to hire me to do this for you, I'll be happy to do it. My price for doing a fire pit this size is $300. It's worth every penny because this is gosh, I don't know how deep it is, but I still got, it's the deepest fireplace I have. It's real deep. So But make sure you get this done. I can do it cheaper if you got a smaller one. This is an in-ground built. And I'm getting tired. 2 wheelbarrows full of mud and sludge. Nobody can figure out why you can't burn any wood in here because it's all wet and gooey. See? Try to get your edges. Bring it forward much as you can. When you hit the clay in the bottom of the ground, you'll know that you're done. You're hitting the clay, and I see clay now. So you don't know if you'll see it, but you'll know you're done when you hit the clay. I'll show you. So under there, you'll start seeing just plain dirt. See that clay right here? It's all clay. So when you get to the clay, you've done your job, but you still want to get all this mush out. And you can pour some rocks in the bottom of your fire pit, some kind of heat holding rocks, you know, just so it helps it from draining and air combustion going when you put the logs on it. Not big rocks, little rocks really. I'll tell you one thing, this is no fun, and it's hard. I'm just about done, I think. As close as I'm going to get. I don't think I'm going to spend my whole day doing this. I need that pointy nose shovel, if you don't mind.
Okay. Here's a nice pretty one.
Thanks. Yeah. That seems to get the edges better. See, you'll start seeing on the sides, down here low, the ground, that I'm hitting that clay. See? But this mud, I wish I had a bucket. Sure be easier scooping it. Like a, you know, just a plain old bucket. Just a big bucket. Because lifting up that hammer thing isn't easy. Hey Richard, do we have a green metal bucket up there? Okay. That's my roommate. He helps me every chance he can. That's why he always tells me no. Folks, this is the lowest fireplace you probably... It was actually built, in my opinion, too low, because sometimes the wind can't get to it. See, I'm hitting clay, so I'm pretty much getting done. Thank God. Lord Jesus, I should say. Giving me this day to live another day, to do this work. In your name. But I gotta get that wet stuff out in order for this to really do what it's supposed to do. And then when you do see what goes on, boy, that's gonna be great. I sure need a bucket. You know, you don't have even a green, you know those green buckets we have? Huh?